Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. Rickey, still excited about your new book, man. That is so powerful. I can't wait till you come to the Wild, Wild West. Listen, today's song is by another Ricky Dillard. There is no way. Listen, there's a line in the song that talks about the burdens that we all carry in this thing called life. And let's be real, all of us are carrying some kind of heavy load. I don't know what your load is, and you may not know what my load is. But the bottom line is we move through the day and burdens are placed upon us, or perhaps we've been carrying burdens for a very long time. And listen, every now and then those burdens will crush us, weigh us down to the point where we just can't handle it. That's when Rickey Dillard's song is so powerful for me, because it talks about how we can't live without God. Why? Because what does God do with our burdens? Jesus puts it like this: come unto me, all you who labor and are heavy laden. I'll give you rest. Take my yoke upon me and learn of me, for you'll discover rest for your souls. Listen, the Bible puts it like this: be anxious for nothing, but by everything with prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God. And God's peace that passeth all understanding will guard your heart and guard your mind through Christ Jesus. That's the word for those who are burdened. There's a blessing when you're burdened. The burden will not break you, because God will give you shoulders and strength for the stress. God will give you just what you need to navigate those rough times that are trying to weigh you down and wear you out. God says, here's the word right here: you ain't got to carry it by yourself. God can not only carry your burden, but God can carry you. Y'all have a blessed day, knowing that there is no way you can make it without God, because God can carry you and God can carry your burden.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Ricky. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
News headlines,
entertainment,
sports.
it's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 13 after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. The front page is brought to you by P&G. Goodbye, Gush Fears, thanks to Always Ultra Thin with rapid dry technology that absorbs 2 times faster versus a leading store brand. Hello, clean and comfortable. Always fear no gush. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. The death toll is rising from Hurricane Helene. At least 128 people have died across 6 states in the wake of that hurricane, and officials fear the death toll can continue to rise. Many more remain missing, perhaps unable to reach their location or contact family. Now, as of last night, the Federal Emergency Management Agency has delivered 1 million liters of water and 600,000 meals to people in North Carolina. I don't know if y'all saw the videos, but I saw one house, the house was full of mud. And cars were floating. I mean, it's really bad. North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper said there are also 92 search and rescue teams working to bring people to safety. In other news, nearly 50,000 members of the International Longshoremen's Association are on strike today, Tuesday, against the nation's East and Gulf Coast ports. Now, this strike began at midnight and is projected to stop the flow of a wide variety of goods over the docks of almost all cargo ports from Maine to Texas. This includes everything from bananas to European beer, wine, and liquor, along with furniture, clothing, household goods, and European autos, as well as parts needed to keep U.S. factories operating and American workers in those plants on the job. So hopefully they work this all out. It could also stop U.S. exports now flowing through those ports, hurting sales for American companies. Lastly, happy birthday to former President Jimmy Carter. He turns 100 years old today. Woo! Yes. That far. Amazing. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick rundown of today's headlines. For more news and updates, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
What's up there, Maria? A couple of games last night in football, Monday Night Football. Of course, the Tennessee Titans beat the Miami Dolphins, and the amazing Detroit Lions beat Seattle 42-29. Lions quarterback Jared Goff was perfect, 18 for 18. And we lost a couple great legends yesterday, man. We lost baseball legend yesterday. Pete Rose passed away at the age of 83, no cause of death. Major League Baseball banned him for life for betting and gambling on games, but on the field, he was one of the greatest of all time. And NBA legend Dikembe Mutombo dies of brain cancer at the age of 58. Played 18 seasons in the NBA, one of NBA's top defensive players of all time, and even better off the court as a humanitarian, man.
You know what, Rock? I'll never forget him, and I absolutely love him and will miss him. We was in the gym one day, and I was in there training my son, and he came over there and got on my son about some mistakes he was making. And my son, I just remember my son making that correction right there on the spot, and he was so nice. He was with his son that day.
Wow.
And he was getting on him and you know, just trying to help him with some techniques and just took the time. And we was friends after that, and I really hate he passed away. That's shocking.
Yeah, he will definitely be missed, man. Definitely be missed. Brigitte Tat, you got the hot spot coming up next?
Yes, I do. And coming up next in the hot spot, another person is getting a documentary, but in a negative way. I'll tell you who it is up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
29 before the top of the hour, y'all. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Oh, man, Chris Brown is set to be the subject of a new documentary arriving next month, which will focus on allegations of violence against the superstar throughout his career. Investigation Discovery's Chris Brown, A History of Violence, will premiere October 27. While people have knowledge of what happened with him and Rihanna in 2009, as well as incidents over the years, the doc claims that they have another alleged victim ready to speak as well. Here we go. In a statement, the film's producer said, with expert and cultural commentary layered throughout, the documentary provides thoughtful reflections into each survivor's experience and the psychological destruction in the aftermath of their abuse. I mean, my goodness, is everybody going to come out with a documentary against somebody and something that they did from the past? This whole Diddy thing is just making everybody want to do a documentary about like allegations and even oh my goodness, like is regular documentaries gonna matter anymore?
No, remember they were special back in the day when there was a documentary. Now, honey, it's about scandal.
What's the stuff you always watch, Gary, on TV One?
Fatal Attraction, and I watch For My Man Only, and what's the other one? Dog.
I watch them to tell you about their life story. Unsung.
Yeah, I love those.
Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. Well, moving on. The YSL RICO trial resumed Monday with another threat of a mistrial, and it was evident that Judge Whitaker was fed up. Judge Whitaker sharply criticized the state's handling of the case, accusing the prosecution of prolonging and complicating the trial. Yesterday, she confronted the prosecution's approach, and here's what she had to say.
I mean, I can't figure out what it is. I don't want to malign the prosecutor standing in front of me right now, so I'm not going to say the possible things that it could be, but it is baffling to me that somebody with the number of years of experience that you have, time after time after time, continues to seemingly purposefully hide the ball to the extent you possibly can for as long as you possibly can. And I really don't want to believe that it is purposeful, but honestly, after a certain number of times, you start to wonder how it could be anything but that, unless it is just that you are so unorganized that you are throwing this case together as you try it.
Oh, my goodness.
That's strong in a courtroom, and I've been in a lot of courtrooms.
Yes, it is.
And that was the prosecution or the defense?
She was talking about the prosecution.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness. Her remarks followed a new motion for a mistrial heavily advocated by Young Thug's defense team throughout the trial. And despite her statement, the motion for mistrial was ultimately denied after a short recess. Ooh, that's a lot. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up, why don't y'all hit us up with them wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKEY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. So, everybody like to talk about how much groceries are with inflation, but how much are babies these days? Well, a couple in Arkansas, 21-year-old Darian Urban and 20-year-old Shalene Ellers, was arrested last week after they tried to sell their 2-month-old boy to a man at a campground for $1,000 and a 6-pack of beer.
Oh, wow.
They're facing felony charges for taking compensation for relinquishment of a minor. The buyer, Cody Martin, even drew up a receipt, and the couple signed it. It said, "We're signing our rights over to Cody Martin of our baby boy for $1,000 on 9/21/2024. Disclaimer, after signing this, there will be no changing y'all's two minds and to never contact again." Not sure that would have stood up in court. Multiple people witnessed this transaction at the campground. Although no money had changed hands yet, one of the witnesses called the cops. The buyer, Cody, says the mother told him she wanted to give up her son because, quote, it was not working having 3 dogs and a baby.
So they
She gonna keep the dogs.
So I can't.
Anybody who would do that don't deserve to have a baby.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that baby probably better off. She probably did the right thing.
Right.
They did them a favor.
Baby,
right.
Yeah, because people that was raised by sometimes somebody else or their grandmothers or whatever turn out to be great. I believe I'm sold.
You believe you sold?
My grandma used to drink beer and tell me that all the time. Tell me I was that's why I'm not sensitive. My grandma used to say.
She told you was adopted.
Yeah, you adopted.
Yeah. They dropped you off. Then somebody took it. Then they bought some cigarettes and gave it to your mammy, and then your mammy dropped you off over him. So you'd be all right.
After she dropped you on your head.
Yeah. Cause I used to beat my head up against the wall when I would throw little temper tantrums.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. That was a whole thing, man. I still get teased about beating my head up against the wall. And,
no wonder you so hard-headed.
Yeah, and then the day Brandon started doing it, my mama said, "Yep, that's definitely yours."
Hey.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
This is Rickey Smiley broadcasting live from 96.1 Jams in Tallahassee, Florida. Man, shout out to Joe Bullitt. Thank y'all, Bullitt. Thank y'all for having me here. Broadcasting live on morning show is in Tallahassee, Florida this morning. Yes, sir.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Beyonce is back, and guess what else back? Levi's jeans, y'all. It's being reported that Beyonce stripped down, baby, to her skivvies for the new Levi's commercial, y'all, that pays homage, honey, to the brand Iconic's 1985 laundrette ad. Y'all remember that laundrette ad when the woman walked through the laundromat, honey, in her Levi 501, pulled them off, baby, put them in a washing machine, and sat down and washed her clothes? Well, that's what Beyonce did in this ad. Well, it was released, y'all, recently. The updated commercial features Beyonce in Levi's iconic 501 jeans and her signature cowboy hat as she struts into a laundromat to wash her clothes. Now, in the original ad, they're saying British model and singer Miss Nick Cayman famously stripped down to his boxers, y'all, while tossing his Levi's into a washing machine. Now, they're saying in the revamped version released Sunday, Beyonce honors the classic moment by removing her crisp denim jeans and tossing them into the machine, y'all, while showcasing her curves in a pair of white boxers and a white T-shirt before setting it down with a newspaper, y'all. They're saying that the scene is set, y'all, to her hit song, Levi's Jeans. She got the song, y'all, called Levi's Jeans, featuring Post Malone, y'all. Now, I'm going to tell you, my high school I went to was predominantly white. And that's all they wore with Levi's. So, honey, I was just yearning to give me some 501. So I finally got me some 501 jeans. I love the way they fit. They just made your butt look better.
Yeah.
I love those 501
Probably the way
jeans.
the pocket set on
Yes.
them.
Oh, it was just nice, honey. Did y'all have any 501 jeans? Did y'all?
Absolutely.
That was a big thing in the 90s.
Yeah.
Couldn't afford them.
Yes.
But that's why I said I couldn't afford it.
I got
I
some
finally
Calvin
was able
Klein
to.
jeans when I was in the 6th grade, but
Yeah. I loved
couldn't
Calvin
afford
Klein
that.
too because Brooke Shields made the commercial. Calvin, she said nothing comes between me and my Calvins, and honey, that was her. That was, and I never forget that ad. But yes,
all
honey.
the commercials.
Yes,
Marty
honey.
had some
What about the
Braxtons.
Sassoons?
I don't know about that, dog.
Jordan.
The Sassoons
Yes,
and the Jordans.
Sassoons.
Yes, honey.
But we had the cheap jeans that looked like Jordans, but they really weren't Jordans. But the kids didn't care back then. And then we had them GQ shoes with that glass bottom.
Yes, y'all had the night, British night. What is the
BKs,
night?
yes,
Yeah,
sir.
and the Deodoras.
Oh, Deodora.
yeah.
K-Swiss.
Stan Smiths,
Eminem
Adidas.
Come on now.
Man, come on.
Yes,
Couldn't
honey. So,
afford them. Couldn't afford them British Knights and K-Swiss either. And I worked in Foot Locker and couldn't afford it.
Yes,
oh
sir.
my Lord. Well, honey, so now
Yes.
Beyonce then brought the Levi's back. That's how I know they said they selling out like hotcakes. So
She looked good in them.
yeah, she does look good in them, honey. So I'm like, go Miss Beyonce
She
and
looked
your
good.
501.
Old
With
school
her
Guess jumpsuit. Anything she put on, she gonna make it dope.
Okay.
Well, speaking of Beyonce, y'all, this is a very sad story, y'all. They're saying that Kim Kardashian is reportedly filming at the superstar singer Beyonce. Now, they say the two women, y'all, are said to be going head-to-head after Beyonce made some shady comments, honey, that implied that the reality TV star was a bad mother. Now, Kardashian is said to be incredibly angry and even plans, y'all, to confront Beyonce the next time she sees her, honey. Say she might pop this girl.
Yeah,
But
right.
they say she allegedly,
Yeah, right. In
wants
what
an
life?
apology, okay?
In what life?
They say she allegedly wants an apology from Beyonce, and she won't stop until she get it. Now, In Touch Weekly reporting out that Kim Kardashian was already annoyed by Beyonce and her shabby treatment. However, when the singer opened up to GQ magazine, they're saying that the Skims creator was sent over the edge, honey, in anger. Beyonce made comments about keeping her kids out of the public spotlight, and Kardashian allegedly, y'all, took them very personally, y'all. And I can kind of understand it. Because her kids are in the spotlight.
Beyonce could say and do what she want to do with her kids. They her kids. If she don't want to put her kids in the spotlight, she don't have to.
Yeah, but she was talking about Kim, saying Kim's kids were too much in the spotlight. She trying to get them
Did
children
she
a check.
say that verbatim?
Well, they saying allegedly.
Who is they?
The people, honey.
What
saying
did
that.
they say?
They said that Beyonce was very shady, talking about north, west, south, east, and
Did she
whatever.
say the kids' names?
She said her children, so that's her children, north, south, east, and west. So
She said Kim's children.
yes,
Show it to me.
right here in the story, honey.
If that's what they said. Is it a quote?
Y'all so messy.
Is it a quote that,
Yes.
that Beyonce
Yes.
said this about somebody else's kids?
They said it. So if they said it, that's
no,
all what matters. honey.
Gary,
The same
no, we
people
don't
that
care
wait.
about them. They wait
Same people that wait. They that wait.
for some mess.
Well, honey, I believe. Beyonce probably did it because she didn't hid her kids for so long. So
That's
now,
all right, because she can do that. They her kids. She
But
don't have to,
but still, Kim need to have her kids out. They need to work at an early age, and that's what she's doing. She's having them work at an early age, honey. So they're gonna be rich just like
Blue
Lil-
Ivy is working too. She's doing the Lion King, the new Lion King
Yeah,
movie.
that's why
She's
Beyonce
working.
needs to hush, honey. Her child is out, so let Kim have her children out if they want to be out and make their money at an early age. They dead and not there no more. They need to work.
oh my
Early
God,
age.
Gary, you know
Early age,
they
well,
daddy
it's called
is
a
there
work
for them. They spend time with their daddy too.
That's right, Ricky. They need to work.
Yeah, early age. You had to go get a work permit.
Okay, and I used to always want to work early,
Zach
but we
Gross is
couldn't.
at 15 years old. Get a paper
Yes,
route
Lord.
like Roxy them had.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Lord.
Shoot.
Yes, honey. So, but we're gonna pray, Brad, that they, honey, keep
This is it's not true, Gary.
You don't think so?
Beyonce wouldn't say anything negative about anybody in the public. She don't do that. She just don't do that. She's not cut like that.
But they just say she said that something negative. They said she did it shady, honey. She did it on the slide.
That mean it wasn't done, Gary. If
that's
it
a
wasn't
Gary.
quote, it quoted. It ain't
Not
she ain't
according to
saying.
Gary.
Gary remix right there.
Like the old folks say, wherever there's a little smoke, there's some fire, and I believe it. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Bucktron. On the high end, you say Bucktron, and on the lunge, you say beautiful brown. That's your color.
Pronounce that again.
Drawn.
Buck.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Buck.
Bucktron.
Thought you said
Yes.
Bucktron?
Bucktron.
Yes.
Bucktron.
Oh, we got it. Yeah, oh, whatever that is. Yeah, where did you get that from? Where did you get that from?
Bucktron. Spelling
Yeah, where
Gary.
did you get that from?
Bucktron. Buck Thrawn.
Yep.
Oh, okay, we got it. All right, beautiful. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Thank you.
Beautiful. All right, y'all, it's another morning show broadcasting live from Tallahassee, Florida, 96.1 Jams. All right, y'all, here, wake up call. Let's go.
Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Here's the girl, they woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it be better. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Good morning, this is Tasha calling from Charleston, South Carolina. I just want to say happy birthday to my nephew, Jackson. Happy birthday, Jackson. Good morning, Trendon. Wake up.
Good morning, this is Leah calling out of Sanford. I'm calling and telling Joe Buller, good morning. This is Leah representing that Gatlin family. Gatlins, y'all, wake up. Bluntstown, Tallahassee, wake up.
Calling from Cincinnati, Ohio. Wake up.
Hey, this is Samantha from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Waking up, Brainerd High School in our homecoming week. Wake up.
All right.
We gon' let them know. Kansas City, wake up. In Columbus, wake up. Cincinnati, wake up. West Palm Beach, wake up. And Greenville, wake up. Come on, Jacksonville, wake up.
Appreciate it, Brad.
You're welcome, Rickey.
All right, Beyonce, Aloysius, what you got coming up next? Black Tony.
Yeah.
I thought you was going to meet me in Tallahassee, cuz.
Man, I'm trying to get out the house right now. I'm trying, man.
You ain't even at the radio station. You ain't even at the station.
Nah, I'm staying at home because, I done cranked the car up, let it warm up.
Wait, your car ain't got to warm up this time of year. It ain't even cold outside yet. What kind of car you drive? You got to let it warm up.
It's cold over here.
Cold where?
Over here.
In Atlanta, what's the temperature in Atlanta, Brett?
I'm talking about, on our street it's cold for some reason. I don't know why it is.
Oh, it's just cold on your street.
Well, what's the temperature? What's the temperature, Rock?
About 70 degrees.
Yeah, man.
It's 70 degrees. Now, on your street where you live, what's the temperature, Black Tony?
36.
Wait a minute.
It's real cold outside right now. I don't know. It maybe has something to do with that hurricane that
hurricane is all the way up in the Carolinas now.
It messed up the weather.
The weather on your street.
So the hurricane hit your street.
Rock, what's the temperature, Rock?
It's 71 exactly.
Brett, what temperature you got? What's yours showing?
I got 70.
Okay, and Black Tony, what side of town you on?
On the west side.
And what's the temperature on your street?
36. folks running, going inside, putting on coats and everything. Started the wind blowing and everything. I believe a little piece of that hurricane messed up the weather right here, and they trying to get it out right now. We just called the fire department to see can they come over here and spray some water to push the cold out away.
You outside right now?
You outside?
Yeah. Well, I'm standing in the door right now, but it's real cold. Started the wind blowing and everything.
You got your heater on?
Yo, I got the heat on. I got a little space heater going because my grandmama get cold real easy, so I got a little space heater going to keep her warm. And y'all just pray for us, please. Just pray for our street. Just please pray for our street.
Is it just your street? What about the street? What's the temperature on the street behind y'all, behind your house?
It's too cold to walk over there because the children outside at the school bus stop, they crying. Man, it's bad. It's real bad right now.
Tell them to go to the next street.
Just pray. Then how they gonna get on the bus, son? How they gonna get on the bus? This about the children. This not about me. This about these children. I'm trying to find coats and blankets for these children.
So on your street,
call the news and tell them to send somebody over here.
Black Tony, how long is your street?
What do you mean how long is the street? It's as long as a street. It's like it's a street.
Well, some streets got dead ends.
How many blocks is 36 degrees?
I don't know, sir. Yeah, we got a dead end. It's like a little turnaround. It's a lot right now. It's just a lot. Please, just
so you ain't coming in because you got to let your car warm up because it's 36 degrees.
And I let some of the children who was at the bus stop sit in my car because they was freezing, shouted because their mama didn't send them outside with no jacket on because they ain't know it was going to be cold like this. It's just a lot. Please pray for us.
Well, you can come now because your car should be warmed up by now.
Okay, I'm going to go out there and check it, and I'll see y'all in a few minutes. Just look, hold on, don't hang up. Don't hang up. Hold on. Let me check something. Hold on.
Hello?
I ain't got no orange juice, man, for this damn these smoothies, man.
So do you want me to put the taco seasoning in the meat?
Why don't you put taco seasoning in the meat? What you making?
Spaghetti.
So why would you use taco seasoning?
It's still seasoning.
But it's seasoning for what?
Tacos.
So why would you put you season the meat like you would season just regular meat? Seasoning salt, a little bit of garlic pepper and some more not taco. You use it only for tacos. What made you want me to put taco seasoning in?
Because it's seasoning.
For tacos. Why the how like you right? The louder you get don't mean that you're gonna get even right or more right.
Okay, so you don't want to put the taco seasoning.
Well, baby, it don't go in there. It don't go in there.
All right.
What the hell you get mad at me just for all right?
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 6 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, Cardi B, baby, I love Miss Cardi and her B, honey. She speaks out. She lets the world know that she's doing wonderful things, and she does wonderful things for herself. Well, now she's letting us know that, you know what, I didn't even know this. I didn't even know she had butt implants, but she said she went to Colombia, honey, and she decided to go ahead and get her a butt implant because she felt like she wanted to do that and be beautiful. And here's what she said.
I got some of my butt injections removed. I woke up and my mouth tasted like copper. It literally tasted like copper. So I was like, oh my gosh, this only happened to me when I'm pregnant. She was like, you're not like 7 weeks pregnant or 6 weeks pregnant. I'm like, what? She's like, you're like 17 weeks pregnant. And I'm like, what? She's like, actually, this part of the body shows that like you're like 17 and this one shows like you're 18. Like I can't really figure it out. And I was like, what? No way. I only had sex one time this year.
Isn't that beautiful?
Well, that'll do it for certain.
Yeah, Cardi B, she's beautiful. But you know what, Ricky, what saddens my heart, though, honey? Women, you know, have all these different things done, you know, to themselves. And they say they're doing it for themselves, and that's a great thing that they're doing it for themselves. But they're also doing it for their man, and the men still cheat on them. I don't understand that. That bothers me. You getting yourself all pretty and fixed up and stuff to still get cheated on.
And Cardi B is a great catch. I'm sure that was a great, great, great catch. Successful, sweet, funny, passionate. I hate that didn't work out. I hate it. You know, that the relationship didn't work out.
Yeah, you said some special case. You had a.
I mean, she was. She has all that, but. They say she was robbing dudes when she was stripping.
Well, I mean,
she was setting dudes up and robbing them.
Exactly, she's a changed woman.
I'm just saying.
She's a mom now.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Special K, you also have a past.
If we're going to talk about it, we're going to talk about everything.
I just thought I put it out there. On TikTok, they got little locks for your nightstand that you put the little lock on the inside. And you can got an app, you have to download the app on your phone, lock all your stuff up.
Okay.
Keep from getting robbed. Because what I do when I take a chick over my house, I blindfold her when we go through the gates.
Like you taking it to a surprise or something.
Right. Hey, Gary.
And every time she leave the room, she got to clap.
Gary, remember that time I took that chick over there when she walked to my house and she looked up, she asked me what apartment I stayed in.
Oh, wow.
I remember very vividly.
To God, she looked around with Brett. We was in the foyer. Maria, I was looking around. She said, well, now, which apartment you stay in?
She sound like a catch.
I took her to that guest room, boy. Your boy put on a clinic in there.
Moving on. Okay, another celebrity news, y'all. Halle Berry, honey. Oh, Ricky! Halle Berry just shocked her fans, y'all, with her very drastic new hairy transformation, baby. Now, it's been reported, y'all, that Halle fans are a little puzzled by her new hairy armpits, y'all. Now, honey, they said the Oscar winner showed a glimpse at her character transformation for her new film, Never Let Go, y'all, by flaunting her fake hair armpits, honey, on Instagram the other day, y'all, which had fans saying, yikes, honey, in her comment section. Now, Miss Berry, if y'all haven't seen it, she's doing a new movie. And, Rick, I think women should continue to wear hairy armpits. What is the deal that women shave their armpits?
Sitting up there, your girl sitting up in Applebee's looking like Shaq at the free throw line.
Can't do that, dog.
Yeah, but I mean, if they weren't supposed to grow, you wouldn't have no armpits. They grow there, so
get your Michael Irvin up under the armpit self away from this table.
No, sir.
Y'all don't. I mean, so ladies, y'all just y'all don't think y'all should have hairy armpits?
No. I have my laser.
Every time she stretch, you see LeBron James on her.
Oh my God, honey.
Why would somebody want that, Gary? Why would a woman want that?
It grew there.
What that mean? That don't mean it's supposed to stay there.
Yeah, so but they got hair under their arms. You know they got that wolf monkey.
Go on and give us that caloric, Gary.
All y'all older chicks out there, listen to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We know you got that Don King. Where you at?
All right. Only in America. Only in America.
Where's that Brett?
Only in America.
Cologne today is one of my favorite cologne. My cologne today, y'all, is Buckthorn. On the hand, you say Buckthorn. On the lower, just say Brown. That's your cologne for today.
Oh, that was great, Gary.
Yes, thank you. Oh,
man, you made me slob on my shirt. What did he say, Brad?
Only in America.
Ooh, that's some straight slow down. Clothes burn with that on. Oh, who sang that?
Money Long.
Oh my God.
She sang hours and hours.
Yeah, she made some good. That's like the female Luther Vandross or
she's
something.
She's a hell of a writer. Made for me, yes.
You know, she wrote the Sunday Night Football. The Sunday Night Football theme. She wrote that too.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love her, boy.
She's amazing.
You can get it. I'm talking about when you older, you got your damn phone clipped to your side. Slow dance with her. Mm-hmm. Woo! God.
Not the phone clip.
Church
phone
belt in them
clip to
jeans.
the side. Android, baby. Text messages in green. All right, coming up. Yeah, y'all really mess up the group text for everybody. All you Android people out there, y'all just need to just stop.
Just text each other.
Yeah, text each other. Please keep us out of your group text. Damn green text message. Can't get a video through or nothing. Just Android phone and some Jupe cologne. Phone clip to your side like you doing something. Then gonna put the jacket around the phone just where everybody can see that your phone clipped to the side. Y'all make me sick out here acting old. All right, coming up on what's trending. After Hurricane Helene wiped out communities across the South, scientists are sending out new warnings about climate change and rising sea levels. So this morning we want to know, how concerned are you about climate change, the effect on future and natural disasters? So has it affected your future plans? Hit us up right now at 866-9-RICKEY, 866-9-RICKEY. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the front page news.
It's what's trending now.
Climate change is making hurricanes like Helene more intense, and scientists are sending out new warnings about climate change.
Yeah, Ricky, unfortunately, this could be the new reality. You know, we saw this weekend Hurricane Helene unleashed high winds, heavy rain, and a dangerous storm surge in the southeast after making landfall in Florida as a Category 4 hurricane on Thursday night. Still seeing so many images on TV. As of yesterday, the estimated death toll of the storm had climbed to more than 128 across 4 states.
Yeah, and Claudia Nelson, a climate scientist at the University of South Carolina, said that these hurricanes are getting bigger and stronger, and that it's due to the Earth's ocean continuing to rise in heat. And if the planet continues warm, we need to consider adding a Category 6 to the hurricane wind scale, saying that Category 1 through 5 are inadequate as hurricanes continue to intensify. Now, Nelson noted that the climate change is also likely causing more rainfall to occur during hurricanes, which is what we saw in places like Asheville, North Carolina, and cities across Georgia and Florida that were wiped out over the weekend due to flash floods from Helene. And that over the next few decades, we could see more coastal communities abandoned due to rising sea levels and weather destruction. Wow.
Oh my God, that's crazy. So this morning we want to know, How concerned are you about climate change effect on future natural disasters? Has it affected your future plans? Get out of 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. And it's crazy because, a lot of people have been running their campaigns on climate change, even back since the Clinton days, talking about the environment and especially I know they was talking a lot about fracking and all that stuff. Break some of this down.
It goes back even further. It started with Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter was the president who kind of pioneered the whole climate change initiative, and he was the first one to put solar panels on the White House to try to get people to understand how important it is to get away from fossil fuels. And when Reagan got in office, he removed the solar panels and basically stripped away any work towards climate change work. And they're saying if we had stayed on the track what Jimmy Carter had started, we would be 50 years ahead of where we are now with climate change, because it's really a big thing. It's really a big thing with these storms, with these heat waves. Do
you think with having windmills and the solar panels, which I see a lot of, if you drive between Indianapolis and Chicago, I never seen that many windmills in my life. That's one of the most. That drive is so beautiful and exciting.
When you drive from Texas to Oklahoma, it's the same thing.
Oh yeah.
If you drive from Dallas to Oklahoma City,
you're like, what in the world? It scared the hell out of you at first if you ain't never seen it before.
But all of that is necessary, Ricky. You even think about the candidates and what they're running on and using their own words. Back in 2016, Trump talked about climate change, and he didn't believe in
They say it's a hoax.
He said it was a hoax. And then also what work Biden has already done and what work Kamala Harris is continuing to do as vice president. She was a tie-breaking vote in the Senate for the Inflation Reduction Act. And that provides $370 billion to reduce greenhouse emissions to 40%, and that's below levels from 2005. So we're trying to take it back to almost where we were 20 years ago.
And then part of Project 2025 is to strip away funding for any type of climate change research, climate research and all that kind of stuff, because it's just they're so in the pocket of the fossil fuel industry. Yeah. The oil companies, the coal and the frack, all that.
Y'all think, is it helping with all of the Teslas out now? Is that having an effect on emissions?
I think it is, yeah.
I think going green as much as possible.
That's why I see so many car companies coming out with electric vehicles with that option.
Yeah.
And then we're not dependent on other countries for oil. It's a layered thing. But, also when you talk about how your lifestyle changes because of climate change, airplane turbulence.
Yeah.
It's going to be a reality where it's going to be really hard to travel without experiencing, and we've seen extreme turbulence.
And even with extreme heat, like my son lives in Phoenix, and he said with those 60, 70, 80 days of 100-degree plus temperatures, it affects how people out there are able to work, because you can only literally, if you work outside, you can only work half a day because the heat in the middle of the day is just too much that people can't, it's not
they
sustainable.
got out to like the 120s, 130s out there.
Yeah.
What?
So it's a real thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They said the water comes out of the pipes boiling hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Oh,
yeah. In Phoenix?
In Phoenix and in Scottsdale, all throughout Arizona. Yeah.
Oh, my God. We are living in some terrible times. I want to know what y'all think. Get at me, 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Let's go to the phones. Good morning. Okay, the phone line. Y'all done blew the phones up so much and tied the phones up. So what are things that we can do? What can we do? How do we play our part in some of the things that we can do?
I mean, we got to keep doing things like, recycling, conservation type things.
Recycling is so important. I saw someone in the D.C. area, I believe was somewhere up north, where they're saying there's laws like you cannot throw away recyclable items, like you'll get fined.
Right.
Yeah. So I think that there need to be laws around recycling, and we need to find ways to conserve energy and be as green as possible.
You can't just walk around acting like it's not a thing, like it's not important, because it is. I mean, it's just, I think with stuff like this, because it's not in your face every single day, it's not affecting your necessarily day-to-day movement, that you don't really think it's as big of a thing as it is.
And people think, well, I'm just one person. If I recycle, it doesn't make a difference. But we have to understand the impact of a collective effort.
Yeah, and then people polluting the ocean, and it is really, really bad. Humans are really destroying the planet. And you don't want to sit on here and sound like a tree hugger, but it needs to be looked at, and we have to do a better job at taking care of the environment, man. All right, y'all, I appreciate that conversation. Thank you, Maria, Special K. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up, because I felt like sweet Jesus stopped by my house yesterday and rung my doorbell. Brett, you ain't ready for this. I don't think nobody on this show is ready for this. Gary,
What happened?
Maria, K, Doc T.
What up, man?
When the last time somebody had some good-ass meatloaf?
Ooh, come on. It's
been a minute.
When was the last time you had a good piece of meatloaf?
It's been a while, dog.
It's been about.
I haven't had meatloaf since the 6th grade.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
The last time I had some meatloaf, Maddie Smiley made some meatloaf and some mashed potatoes and some string beans.
Come on now.
Okay. Listen. I had some damn meatloaf yesterday. I couldn't stop eating it.
My Lord.
I had some meatloaf yesterday. It was a dream.
Some good
We
meatloaf
sat
will
at
take
that
you.
table and we ate like dogs. To the
Didn't even
point
use
where-
a fork, huh?
Bruh.
Did
The
tears
last,
come to your eyes?
that last piece, I had the fork in one hand. The last piece, the fork wouldn't pick the meatloaf up. I ended up just grabbed it with my hand because it was the last piece anyway. Then I sucked the grease off my fingers and then took the little tray and put it over in the sink.
Did you have the homemade meatloaf sauce on top?
I think I got Miss Gail on the phone. Miss Gail is a friend of mine, and she cooked breakfast for the morning show sometime. But she done dropped me some meatloaf. We got her on the phone. Gail.
Hey, good morning.
Galford.
Gail is a New Orleans born and raised chef, and I'm from Alabama. You know, we have real Southern cooking, but this was some meatloaf. I ain't never got excited about. Gail, can you give everybody all over America, let them know how did you cook that meatloaf, and please make me another one, please.
Oh, wow. Old fashioned. Of course, the meat, eggs, Italian breadcrumbs. But I put a little bit of Heinz 57 and Worcestershire sauce in it, Ricky, with a tad bit of milk.
Wait a minute, what?
Boy up. Yep, that's what I did.
You put some Worcestershire sauce.
Just a tad bit.
And what else?
And Heinz, a little bit of Heinz 57 sauce. And I mixed it all up. And then on top was just ketchup and Italian seasoning.
Wow.
So basic.
So that's what was on. It was ketchup mixed with Italian seasoning.
On top.
Yes.
And then, but for the breadcrumbs, you use Italian breadcrumbs. Well, why I didn't taste no crunchy onions and crunchy bell peppers inside of the meatloaf like I did back when my grandma used to make it?
I didn't put that in there. I did not put that in there.
Did you use onion powder or garlic powder?
I did use a little bit of onion powder and garlic powder, but I did not use fresh onion and fresh bell pepper. I didn't want it crunchy.
Oh my, Brett, on God. Brett, I wouldn't dare come on a syndicated radio show because I want America to have this meatloaf. And how long did you let the meatloaf,
She said she put a little milk in it.
Yeah.
Did you say milk?
A little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, to
just
keep
a
the
little
moisture.
bit.
That's what keep it moist.
Yep.
That's why it wasn't dry.
Milk or mayonnaise, baby. Yup.
How you know that, Brett?
Yes.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, my
baby.
mama used to put mayonnaise in hers.
Really?
Yeah.
My
A
mama
little,
did.
Yeah.
a little dollop.
In the meatloaf?
Yes,
Yeah.
it keeps moisture in it.
And I heard of the egg and stuff. Now, my cousin Bridget put mushrooms in hers.
Yeah,
Y'all
you
don't put mushrooms?
I like them
but
little
it'll
onions. I
probably
like
be
when I
good.
bite into it and hit one of them little onions. It send me to a whole nother level
Bell
of ecstasy.
peppers and onions.
Okay, but if you're going to use onions, I'm going to tell everybody, go ahead and caramelize your onions.
Saute
That's
them.
if you prefer that.
Yeah.
But don't just put the raw onions and bell pepper in the hamburger mix. Go ahead and caramelize your peppers and then put it in there. That's what I would recommend. That's what I personally do when I use onions and bell pepper. I caramelize them to bring the flavor out. Gail, so you and after you mix all that up, you just roll it up and put the ketchup on top and sprinkle Italian seasoning.
That's right. That's right. They give it that last kick of flavor.
You
Run
better
it through
tell
the
them,
oven
Gail.
about an hour, and that's about it. Don't do
Good
it too
leap.
long. It's gonna come out dry.
Rick,
In your bread pan, right? The little aluminum. What'd you make it in a
No,
meatloaf
she had it
casserole?
in that glass,
pans
that
you buy
glass
from
pan.
Walmart. The little aluminum pans from
The
Walmart.
aluminum pan.
Aluminum pan. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what you put aluminum foil over the top when you baked it?
No foil.
No foil.
Slow bake it. No foil, because you want that Italian seasoning. You want your ketchup to cook on top so it can all marinate.
Father
Oh,
of
Lord.
Daniel.
Come on, man. A good meatloaf will make a vegan quit.
Get out the
It'll make a
line.
vegan say, you know what? I ain't doing this no more.
I ain't never ate that much, just chunks of meat. I was chunking that damn meatloaf. It was so good. And
With
then I
the
had
mashed
some
potatoes.
I had some cornbread, and then I took some string beans. It was out the can. I rinsed them off, but I cooked it in chicken broth, garlic, thyme, Italian seasoning, and butter and liquid smoke. Right? Cut me some onions and some bell peppers in there, and I put one bay leaf in there, and I let them doggone string beans get real hot till they was just getting soft. And man, I had that to the side and some damn cornbread. Oh my God, Father. What a dinner, what a dinner. What a dinner, what a dinner.
My Lord.
Gail, can you put the meatloaf recipe on your Facebook page? Let everybody know how they can follow you on Facebook.
You can follow me on CreoleCajunQueen.com. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I actually have that recipe up on YouTube, Creole Cajun Queen.
Creole Kitchen Queen.
Cajun
Queen. CCQ. Creole Cajun Queen.
Yeah, Creole Cajun.
Cajun Queen. All right, y'all. Creole Cajun Queen. That's Miss Gail. And she got some damn, oh my God. Gail, I just thank you for that meat. That got me all the way to Tallahassee. I got in the car to drive to Tallahassee late last night. I left at 9 o'clock. I stretched out. Father God. I didn't have to take a sleep aid last night. I stretched out.
Did you eat it all?
I ain't eat the whole meatloaf.
Oh.
But I got some left. I wrapped it up and put it in the damn freezer. I'm going to have some when I get back to Birmingham. I promise you that.
Come on, now.
And better not nobody touch it because I wrapped it up twice in plastic on outside of the pan. Don't touch my damn meatloaf because I love me some leftovers. Stop playing with me. Gail, all right, Gail, we about to follow you on Facebook now, y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you for that. Gail Boudreaux, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Kiki.
That's so nasty. Hey, good morning.
Fat Tasha, what? Fat Tasha! Fat Tasha, let me hold some.
Boy, I ain't got nothing for you.
Hey, Fat Tasha, go by. Are y'all? How far are y'all from Wawa? Can y'all go by Wawa and get us some donuts, some coffee, or something?
Ooh, that's right on my alley. That's up the street. Almost there. Wait, there. Got two more lights. Wawa Heaven. Wawa City. Wawa Boulevard. Wawa.
Hey, Kiki, this is the first summer. This is the first summer since the early 2000s that you ain't been pregnant this summer. What happened?
How you know? Who like you know, though? 'Cause I be getting up. I used to be
Kiki. Hey, right, your girl didn't get pregnant this summer. This your first summer. How does it feel just to have a whole summer without being pregnant?
I told you, 'cause we got two of your kids sitting on lap, the other two sitting on the other side. You sitting on the passenger side. You ain't got no more room in here with this PT Cruiser for them doggone kids.
You don't know. One of them can sit in my lap up in the front. That's how I should go.
2025, you better not bring nothing in here.
Yeah, Kiki, you don't have no more kids now. They gonna put you. Hey, you selling them food stamps this year? What's up?
Kiki, what you doing?
I'm trying to hold on to mine to make it through the summer. I'm still recouping from back to school. I gotta eat at that Tasha PT Cruiser every night. 'Cause she ain't got no place. She'll never get out the car.
I can't get out the car.
I know it. What is it tonight, girl?
Tonight, Taco Tuesday, Kiki. You can't have
that. Oh, wait a minute. Big round of applause. It's what Fat Tasha.
And guess what, Ricky?
What?
Guess what kind of tacos I'm having tonight?
What?
Chitlin tacos with shredded cheese, a little bit of drizzle. Put some drizzle down.
Some chitlin tacos.
Gotta have that drizzle.
Wait, man, I ain't never heard no chitlin tacos. Wait a minute, Fat Josh.
I'm talking about you got to hold it upside down because the drizzle get all over the face. And I'm talking about you get that there so good, put some black pepper on there. I got just a garlic powder. I'm talking about a little tortilla flour, little tortilla. I'm talking about chitlin burritos, chitlin little beans and rice, chitlin tacos.
Hey, Fat Josh.
Huh?
You know what I need you to do? I'm over here at 96.1 Jams, 96.1 Jams. I'm in Tallahassee. I got a book signing tonight. You think you'll pull up in the PT Cruise and make some tacos? You got one of them little hot skittles like they have on my 600-pound life?
Yeah, I got that right here in the middle console. My elbow rest on it because I broke the other one. But I use that as an elbow rest. And when I want to fry up something, I'll cook something, I'm making tacos on there. I can make chitlins, quesadillas, chitlin tacos, and a chitlin dip with the tortilla chips. I'm about to go to the Wawa, get some donuts, gas up, head on up. So that's turnpike.
Fantasha, let me give you the address. I'm going to be at the Barnes & Noble on, what you said, Joe Bullet?
Barnes & Noble, Appalachia Parkway. Next to CBS for those that know Tallahassee.
Kiki, lift up my arm fat and get that pen. Right there. Right now. There you go, Barnes & Noble.
Appalachia, next to the CBS on Appalachia Parkway.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Kiki get a plan B from there. Right now.
Oh. You said Kiki got a plan B?
Yeah, plan B. Appalachia Parkway. Get you a plan B. Make my tacos. Go right to Barnes & Noble. Oh, get me a book.
Hey, Fat Tosh, y'all, you know Joe Bullet that run the radio station?
I know Joe Bullet tried to talk to me.
Joe Bullet, you trying to talk to Fat Tasha?
I put her in the witness protection program. Why are you talking?
Got your business in the street.
All I ask you to do, Joe Bullet, well, give me a dozen cupcakes, and you would have had you a knife. Had you a knife in yourself. Dozen cupcakes.
Y'all give it up and show your love for Kiki and Fat Tasha. Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is 25 minutes after the hour. Listen, correction, if anybody in Tallahassee, shout out to 96.1 Jams. Thank y'all for having me. I'm glad to be in Tallahassee this morning. I'm going to be at the Barnes & Noble on Monroe at the Tallahassee Mall. So y'all make sure y'all come on out. And I got what's that joke?
Because didn't Fat Tasha, she needed more parking space and more eateries.
Right, more eateries for Fat Tasha to come out to the Barnes & Noble Monroe at the Tallahassee Mall. Everybody know what a Tallahassee Mall is. So I'll be at that Barnes & Noble. Make sure y'all come on out and let's make this book number one at 6 o'clock. I'm going to take a bath, put on some deodorant, a little bit of cologne. I've been washing up on most of these book tours, but I'm actually going to get in the tub for this one. Because it's Tallahassee or whatever. But I got to represent because I know and you're not allowed to wear fam stuff. What? If you wear, hey, I said what I said. Tallahassee, if you come out here with some fam stuff on, you're not getting your book signed.
Well, ain't nobody coming in.
You
got to let them wear the FAMU.
There's a lot of people from Tallahassee went to Alabama State University.
Oh, don't do that, Ricky.
Hey, Joe Bullet.
Over here, what's that? What that say? Right
it's at Alabama State University. September. Did y'all beat Alabama State?
We put a hurricane on them and sent them away. But
this
weekend is the homegoing service. Well,
move, Joe Bullet. Go on, man. Go on. Maria, go on, give us the front page for I put these folks at their own studio.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, RSMS family. Good morning, Tallahassee. Here's what's happening in news. Former Dallas police officer Amber Geiger became eligible for parole over the weekend. Now, this is 5 years after being convicted of murder in the fatal 2018 shooting of Botham Jean. Now, y'all may remember this man, 26 years old, was sitting in his apartment eating ice cream. She mistakenly entered his apartment believing it was her own, and she shot and killed him. And so after only serving 5 years of her 10-year sentence, she can get out. And Gary, you were saying they actually named a street after.
Yeah, they have a street named after him in Dallas. But mind you, too, now she was a police officer.
Yes, she was a police officer. And so now his sister is speaking out. She spoke to ABC News. Alyssa Charles Finley said, "We have to deal with that sentence for the rest of our lives. And 10 years to me is a light sentence for murder. So we'll have to see what happens if she does get parole." In other news,
they're going to let her out on her first parole hearing and put her back on the police force.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know how that privilege
That's so
goes.
sad. That is so sad.
Let that have been one of us.
Oh, yeah. The roles was reversed.
It's black folks in jail right now for doing 25 to life for attempted murder.
Missouri just executed an innocent man, black man.
Right. It's crazy, man, how this system is.
And it's just
right on
so
out.
obvious in your face. Like the contrast is like right there. Terrible, terrible. In lighter news, and to end things out, we got to say happy birthday to former U.S. President James Earl Carter Jr. We know him as Jimmy Carter. He is 100 years old today. So happy birthday to him. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick rundown of news. You can check out more updates and headlines at RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Well, we had we lost a couple great ones yesterday. Baseball legend Pete Rose passed away at the age of 83. No cause of death. Major League Baseball banned him from life for betting on gambling games back in the day, but he was one of the best, one of the greatest of all time. And also NBA legend Dikembe Mutombo dies of brain cancer at the age of 58. Played 18 seasons in the NBA, one of NBA's top defensive players of all time. Even better, humanitarian, what he did off the basketball court. So Dikembe Mutombo, rest in heaven, my brother. Coach Prime Time Deion Sanders joined Shannon Sharp and Chad Ochocinco on the Nightcap podcast. And Ocho asked Prime if he was hiring any new coaches. And here's what he said.
You got any job openings?
Yep, but you ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do right. Because you're a really good teacher. You're a really good teacher.
Right.
But can you teach what you did?
And the kind of teacher I am, I don't do it by with words. I put the cleats on and actually show. So I come out there, I come out there, I route Travis' ass up, and then I lock him up.
Yeah, but what if I get mad that you routed Travis up and I put my cleats on?
You can't do no 8 toes, man.
I ain't think you was gonna take the bait. Y'all ain't no good. Y'all, you know what I'm by.
Got him. I love it, dog.
Man, that interview was so funny.
Come on, man.
Oh, my God.
Yes, indeedy, man. Y'all follow me on social media at Rock T Holla. Let's talk sports. Briggity Tack got the hot spot right now.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and this hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's the bottom of the hour time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Oh, Lord. Diddy is once again trying to get himself released on bond 2 weeks after he was arrested, and he's building a powerhouse legal team to try to make it reality. New court documents show Diddy's lawyer filed to appeal the most recent order denying him bond. The appeal will be his third formal attempt to secure his release from behind bars as he awaits trial. Sources close to Diddy say that he has added 2 more attorneys, Anthony Rico and Alexandra Shapiro, to the legal team. I wonder if that's, remember Rob Shapiro from OJ's case? I wonder if that's his daughter.
Might be his son.
Alexandra, I think that would probably be his daughter.
I'd be hiring everybody if I was him.
Yeah.
Matlock, I want all of them.
Not Matlock. Matlock.
I'm looking for all of them. Everybody that used to be on LA Law, I want all of them.
Yeah,
Blair Underwood.
Yeah.
I want everybody.
Perry Mason.
Not Perry Mason.
The original.
Oh, my God. We're told that Anthony is known as one of the finest trial lawyers in the country, and Alexandra has been called one of the best appellate lawyers practicing today. So it sounds like Diddy is building his own dream team of sorts. All right, y'all, moving on. Mary J. Blige announced for her her Fans tour. That's the name of it, For My Fans, last week, and revealed the full dates and venues. Neo and Mario will serve as openers on the North American trek. Also, pre-sale starts today, while the general public will be able to purchase tickets on Ticketmaster on October 1st, 10 a.m. Eastern. So Mary J. Blige is coming to your town.
Awesome.
All right, awesome, right? Last but not least, a new poll shows that Taylor Swift's popularity has dropped overall among voters after her endorsement of Kamala Harris this month. The NBC News poll found that Taylor Swift's overall favorability among all registered voters fell from last year, decreasing from 40% in 2023 to 33% this year. While 16% had negative feelings about her in 2023, 27% say they do now. About 26% of independents have a positive attitude towards Swift, a drop from 34% in 2023. Yeah, we
She
that's
ain't
all
lost
right.
nothing. She still got 330 million followers.
Exactly.
Selling out football stadiums 2 days.
Thank you. She done lost about 100,000 folks out of them 330 million.
Right. Nobody care. Nobody.
All right, y'all, we gonna wrap up the hot spot on that note, but coming up next, we got the praise mix down with the White Stone. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.